I will take your eternal souls. If you don't like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter @FromAHat, and send us some emails at fromahatpodcast@gmail.com.
Do you need me to write them down on your hand again?
No, this time I got it. I got it right?
You did, yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to From a Hat, the show where we draw a topic out of a hat, just like it says in the title. I'm Ben.
I'm Phoenix.
Go fuck yourself, Phoenix. It's just us today. The animals are all locked away.
Yeah.
Which is, I'm not sure how much I like that. But anyway. Draw the hat.
Chalkzone.
Rudy got the Chalkzone. Rudy got the Chalkzone. Rudy's got the Chalkzone.
Yeah, this is going to be a learning experience for me. Is that what we're using as the theme song?
Yeah,
I assume we are.
That's the Chalkzone theme.
Yeah.
Rudy's got the chalk.
Yeah, do you know what Chalkzone is?
Not even a little bit. I feel like I've got a vague image of it being a show from our childhood.
It is.
Where a kid drew with chalk and then could jump into the chalk and it was another world.
Yes.
Where he was a chalk king.
That is exactly the plot of Chalkzone.
Okay,
So,
well then.
This kid, named Rudy, finds a magical pack of chalk.
As you do.
He has a habit of, when he, at school, like, drawing little pictures on the chalkboard.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And one day he finds a magical pack of chalk.
Cool.
That brings to life anything he draws in chalk.
Okay.
I think. But well, actually no, I don't think it does. What is important, though, is that he draws a circle on the chalkboard, which allows him to step into Chalkzone. I burped.
Yeah.
A world where everything that's ever been drawn in chalk by him or anyone
Okay.
is alive.
Terrifying.
Including his primary cartoon character thing that he draws a lot, like this blue thing.
Are there multiple copies of this blue thing?
No, just the one, which is odd, because he draws it multiple times.
Yeah.
But he steps into the Chalkzone, and he just goes around solving Chalkzone problems.
That's pretty cool. Now, I have a question already, because I don't know pretty much anything about this show.
Yep.
If he draws in the Chalkzone, does he create new life? Is he a god?
He is a god. What's really weird about it is that, no one in Chalkzone, I don't think, really acknowledges that he is their god, or really comments on the fact that he's not made of chalk.
If he were to draw a table,
Yes.
is it alive or is it a table?
It's a table.
Okay.
If it's an alive thing, it'll be alive. If it's just a thing, it's just a thing.
Now, if he draws a table with eyes and mouth on it.
It's an alive table.
Okay.
So, here's the Wikipedia summary for you. The series follows Rudy to Booty.
Good name.
An elementary school student whose magic chalk allows him into the Chalkzone, an alternate dimension where everything drawn on a blackboard and erased becomes real.
So you've got to erase it.
Yes. The show concentrates on the adventures of Rudy, his sidekick Snap, who is the blue superhero thing he draws,
Sure.
and a classmate, Penny Sanchez, within the Chalkzone.
Okay, is Penny Sanchez...
She is...
I assume she's redheaded. I don't know why.
Why redheaded?
I don't know.
Her name's Penny Sanchez.
I know. But for some reason, Penny is a redhead name.
She's Hispanic.
With the name Sanchez, she's Hispanic. I know, obviously.
Well, you're the fucking moron
I'm
who
saying
was
that
like...
Penny is a name in my head. Penny instantly puts the red hair in my
yes,
head.
Penny, the redhead. Her last name's Sanchez. She's Hispanic. Well, of course she's Hispanic. Her last name is Sanchez, but she's got red hair, of course.
I'm Hispanic and I've got purple hair.
You're a fucking idiot. She's a typical one of like the 3 female stereotype characters that existed for a while. She's the smart girl.
Yeah. Does she have like does she speak like, "Hello, my name is Penny Sanchez"?
No, she doesn't talk like the maid from Family Guy.
Well, That's just disrespectful.
So, I'm going to read you the premise on the Wikipedia page.
Okay.
Rudy Tabuti, voiced by E.G. Daly, is a 10-year-old 5th grader who loves to draw.
Cool.
But Reggie Bullnerd, the school bully, is always teasing him or getting him into trouble with Mr. Wilter, Rudy's grumpy schoolteacher who strongly dislikes cartoons, especially Rudy's passion for art. One day, while in detention, Rudy discovers a piece of white lightning chalk, which allows him access to the Chalkzone, a place where everything and everyone that has ever been drawn in chalk and erased takes a form as living or is tangible. He soon makes friends with Snap, a small blue humanoid drawing made by Rudy when he was only 8. For the record, Snap talks like a Jewish stereotype.
Okay.
It's never explained why. Snap wears a superhero uniform and is very adventurous and witty. Rudy only lets one other person know about Chalkzone, his best friend and crush, Penny Sanchez.
Of course, it has to be the crush.
Speaking voice, Hinden Walsh. Singing voice, Robin Cummins. Because I forgot to mention, each episode involves a song at the end.
Cool, like Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah, but worse. Who acts as the genius of the group?
The genius, of course.
While in Chalkzone, the trio are introduced to Cyclops, the kilt-wearing guardian of the magic chalk mines where Rudy obtains his magic chalk. Rudy later draws a second eye for him and renames him Biclops.
Oh no.
Queen Rapsheba, Chalkzone's song artist whom Snap has a crush on, and Blocky, a light green block friend of Snap's and Rudy's first ever drawing.
Aww.
They are also faced with villains such as Scrawl, a drawing who blames Rudy for being ugly and wants to destroy him, and the Craniacs, a series of robot drawings obsessed with collecting futuristic devices.
How? How do they collect futuristic devices?
They pick them up in Chalkzone.
But what makes them futuristic?
They've been drawn that way.
Okay. Now, I have a question.
Yep. For the record, for anyone who's watching at home, all the Chalkzone fanatics who are screaming at me, I haven't watched this show since I was 12.
And I haven't watched this show. So,
this is going to be a fun talk.
So, my question is, if there is a chalk zone, is there also a paint zone and a pencil zone and a texture zone?
Well, I assume if White Lightning branched out from chalk, like maybe.
See, what I'm thinking, right, is that...
The real question is, because in that summary there, if you note, Biclops guards the chalk mine.
Yeah.
So does
they make the chalk.
So does that mean that the White Lightning chalk came from Chalkzone? And if so, how did it get out? Another question I have is, like, in the show, Rudy draws all the circles that get them in and out of Chalkzone.
Uh-huh.
Can anyone else do that?
With the White Lightning, shouldn't they be able to?
But, like, can a chalk creation do that? Because in the show, like, the general premise of each episode is, we do a thing, we encounter a problem, Rudy comes up with a new weird thing to draw to save the day.
Yeah, and then they just circle out of the world.
Yeah.
Right? You'd think if anyone could do it, then all of the chalk monsters would, right?
Maybe they don't know about the non-chalk zone.
But Rudy...
But they do know about the non-chalk zone, because Snap knows Rudy.
Yeah.
He acknowledges Rudy as his creator, so maybe all the chalk creatures know about the non-chalk zone.
So what I'm thinking happened, right, is that there's no chalk zone.
Okay. Okay, here we go. The worst possible theory.
No, it's not. It was all a dream or anything like that. There's no chalk zone. Chalk zone is just on Earth.
What do you mean?
Right. So chalk zone is on Earth, and there is a white lightning chalk mine on Earth that links directly into wherever chalk zone is. So if you want, you could walk into the White Lightning mine and end up in Chalkzone, or you use the chalk from the mine to have infinite access to it from anywhere.
So there's both a physical entrance and
yes.
Okay.
It's like in Dungeons and Dragons with a deck of many things.
Mm.
When you're trapped in a crystal, you're both in that crystal and also somewhere in the material plane behind a door waiting for someone to open that door and let you out.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is also a door on the mine to stop all these monsters getting in.
Yeah, I figured.
Because they're monsters and I don't want to have to deal with a chalk Cyclops.
Biclops.
Biclops, sorry. That's just a dude at that point.
You just drawn a man. You've got 2 eyes now, Biclops. I'm a man.
How did he do that? Did he have to erase part of his face?
I feel like he just added a second eye. Maybe he erased the one eye and then drew a second.
Yeah, I feel like he had to. I mean, I've got no image of what Biclops looks like except
for a photo.
Dude. But if Cyclopses generally have one giant eye in the middle of their face, right?
Yeah.
So he'd have to erase that or draw a tiny little eye next to it.
There is.
Oh no!
It's worse, isn't it?
Oh, it's much worse.
It's way worse than you expected. So, do you want to describe him to the listeners?
Okay, he's Scottish.
Well, yeah, they say he wore a kilt.
Yeah. So he wears a kilt, has a rope. That's a rope, right? 2 whips.
Yeah, they look like whips to me.
Okay.
Maybe he's tied down.
Yeah.
To contain his power.
So anyway, picture like a triangle. Give that triangle arms. Then make that triangle curvy.
At the bottom.
Yeah. Give it a kilt and then add 2 thick legs. Now, on that triangle, you're going to want to draw the face. So the way we're going to draw the face is we're going to draw a very thin oval going horizontal with lines through it. There's your teeth, there's your mouth. And then you're going to draw a circle. That's the first eye. And then you're going to do like a kind of semicircle on top of the circle. That's your second eye. And then he's got an eyebrow and red hair. But not much red hair. It's kind of just on the side. That's my description.
He's also like light yellow.
Oh, yeah, he's also like cream.
There's a Chalkzone wiki. We're going there. Gonna regret this decision.
But Ben, it scares me.
Okay. Around the wiki. About the show, episodes, characters, locations.
Whoa!
What?
That superhero dude looks rad.
Yeah, that's Snap.
Snap looks cool.
Yeah. Which tab do you want to go into? About the show, episodes, characters, locations, objects, or songs?
Oh, I want to go characters first, but songs is definitely up there.
The songs are the thing I remember most about the show.
See, I'm looking at this blue dude. Oh no, there's Biclops again. Which, I hate him.
Yeah, I hate him. I like how only Biclops and Snap in this photo on the character guide look like they're made of chalk.
Yeah, everyone kind of looks normal.
Mm.
I mean, no, not normal. One of them looks like a bug man made of TVs.
Yeah, and the other's a king turtle.
And yeah, the other's a turtle. But they all look non-chalk.
Alright. Well, this was lame.
By
want
the
to
way,
go main
guys-
protagonists, main antagonists, or minor characters?
Main antagonists.
Let's find
By
out.
the way, guys, that TV guy. So picture an orange-faced old man. Then picture a centipede or a caterpillar, but instead of bug bits, they're TVs, and he also has giant wings.
And the TVs are purple and orange.
Yes.
But anyway, that's Scrawl.
Scroll looks like chalk.
Yeah.
Also a bug.
Yep. That's Reggie. I remember Reggie.
I remember Reggie.
Mm.
That's my one image from the show that has stuck, apparently.
That's Mr. Wilter.
Okay.
And that's it.
Wow, those are the 3 antagonists, eh?
Yep, main antagonists.
Okay, well.
Let's go look at main protagonists.
I want to know about this main guy. What makes him special, this Rudy?
Sweet fuck all, it seems. Like, literally nothing.
Because why is Rudy the main
That's
character?
Panic.
Oh, that's not what I was picturing at all. I was picturing,
Sorry.
like a darker version. Everything, for some reason, Phineas and Ferb is in my head.
Yeah. You're picturing a darker version of Phineas's girl?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to give you the character description of Snap, and I apologize for my confusion about his accent before. Snap is a small blue humanoid drawing made by Rudy and his best friend. Who is his best friend, sorry.
Yeah.
Created by Rudy when he was 8 years old, he speaks with a New Jersey-like accent.
Okay.
And is adventurous and witty. His suit looks like something a superhero would wear. Let's go into Snap's character profile. Rudy drew him when he was 8 years old, created him when he was 8 by drawing him on a chalkboard fighting Bully Nerd.
Bully Nerd.
Who I assume is the chalk version of Bull Nerd.
Yeah.
And both were erased into Chalkzone. However, it was revealed in Family Von Snap that Rudy first drew Snap and his cousins at an even younger age. Snap speaks with a mid-Atlantic, transatlantic accent, and he is adventurous and witty. He is a little stubborn when someone doesn't listen to him, and he doesn't always get along well with Penny.
Okay. Weird.
His appearance is that of a small superhero. He also has a dislike for Reggie. Who the fuck is Reggie? Oh, the bully. Reggie Bull Nerd. I forgot about Reggie Bull Nerd.
Is his name really Bull Nerd?
Yeah. And he was willing to fight Reggie in Snap Out of Water. He is shown to be a good friend to Rudy in times of need. He has been shown to have a huge crush on Queen Rapsheba since the start of the series.
Queen Rapsheba.
That's her.
No. No.
That is a bad caricature of Queen... Is it Letitia?
Queen Latifah?
Latifah, that's it.
No,
just don't. Humanoid. I'd argue that's not true.
I would argue...
she's a rapper in Chalkzone. She has been in a lot of plays and musicals. She really loves to rap. She is Snap's love interest. Rudy also fell in love with her creator, Trina. She also lived in a haunted house for a brief time. It is hinted that she's returned Snap feelings in The Crush.
Guys, Queen... What is it? Raptifa?
Rapsheba.
Queen Rapsheba is terrifying. Look it up if you dare. That's how I'll say this, because I do not like it at all. Those proportions are bizarre.
Her name is a parody of Queen of Sheba, as well as a parody of the real-life artist Queen Latifah.
Yeah.
Shocking. Anyway, back to Snap.
Back to Snap.
Snap doesn't seem to have a permanent house. He's homeless!
Good.
Throughout the series, he is shown living in many different homes. He held a housewarming party right after he moved into one of his new homes, saying that he must immediately host one because he might live in a totally different house the next day. He also can't decide on what kind of house he wants to live in. In Snap Builds His Dream House, he asked Rudy to draw him a brand new house, but he was unable to decide what kind of house it should be. Rudy eventually drew duct tape on Snap's mouth to keep him from asking for further revisions to his house. Why the fuck does it matter about his home?
Because he needs one.
Put him in a dumpster. Okay, trivia. Here we go, boys. He was voiced by Candy Milo, who also voiced Nora Wakeman from My Life as a Teenage Robot.
That was a good show.
And Nick Dean on Jimmy Neutron.
Neat.
He was voiced by... Did you say... Oh, he was voiced by Pablo Orseni in the Latin American dub and Estevez Lizarraga in the Castilian dub. Don't know what that means. After the events of Chipper Fools, it is implied that he has a fear of chocolate chip cookies, although it is not known whether or not this fear continues into later episodes, as he is never again confronted with chocolate chip cookies. However, it is possible that this supposed fear stemmed from his guilt about eating the cookies after Rudy and Penny asked him not to. White is his fake last name that Penny made up on the fly in Snap Out of Water when trying to pass off Snap as a transfer student from Greenland. Filling in for Rudy, he has no actual last name. How the fuck can you pass Snap off as a human?
Sorry, did Snap enter the human world?
He entered the human world. He looks like he's made of chalk. Like, actually made of... Like, his outline is light blue. He is made of chalk. Surely, if I were approaching you and I had blue on my outline, you'd be like, you're not fucking real.
The fact that you have an outline.
The fact that I'm like proper pure white, I have an outline and I'm 2D.
Oh. Does he become 3D? I guess the show is 2D.
Yeah, but
still.
Okay, well maybe in Chalkzone everyone's 3D. That's fine then, I guess. I mean, it's not fine.
It's not fine.
It's not fine at all, but like, okay. His head is a perfect sphere.
That's terrifying.
Surely when he got to school, they would have asked him to remove his mask. And when he did, it would have been like that bit in the Fat Albert movie where they remove that guy's beanie mask thing and he's got nothing but eyes. Because he doesn't have a face.
Oh boy, the Fat Albert movie, hey?
It's a deep cut, I know. In the episode Killer Breath, it is revealed that Snap has no sense of smell when he is tasked with saving Chalkzone from a plant with killer breath.
Because he doesn't have a nose?
Yeah. Which is tasked to him since he was drawn without a nose. Yep. The episode The Quicksand Man reveals that Snap fears the idea of Rudy redrawing him or changing his appearance. Mate, that's just part of growing up. That's the end of the trivia section.
Quicksand,
Yeah.
by the way, is not a problem.
Yeah.
I wish it were.
As kids, and I know a lot of people are going to agree with this, but you learn as a child about the existence of quicksand and its existence in media, and you grow an intense fear about it being an actual problem in your life.
We can't go to the beach. What if there's quicksand?
Yeah, and then it just never comes up.
Never, literally never have I experienced quicksand.
Yeah, never.
It's sad. I'd like to experience quicksand.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure I'd get myself killed, but I'd like to experience it.
It'd just be, like, nice, you know, to try it out.
Yeah.
To try out our childhood fears.
Yeah, you know? Like, I've climbed tall things now. I gotta go after the other one. I've climbed a ladder. That's my fear done.
Your fear is climbing a ladder.
No, my fear is ladders.
It's because of bad luck?
No, it's because they're not stable. You know when you climb like a ladder and it's a bit shaky?
Sure.
I hate that.
Okay.
That's what I fear ladders. I hate them. I can't even do like step ladders. That's why I'm glad I'm tall, because I can just kind of reach light bulbs that I need to change. I don't need to climb on anything. Oddly enough, chairs I'm okay with. Like regular chairs, not like a stool.
My job has me dealing with ladders so often. I couldn't have a fear of them.
Well, yeah, because you got to climb shit. You want to look at trivia from someone else?
Oh, sure. I wanted to read the lyrics to a song.
Oh, okay, cool. We'll read the lyrics to a song. I'll go back to the...
Why wasn't Penny the main character? Does she not know how to draw?
I assume not.
Too smart.
Rudy's the artist. I mean, she's been doing all that book learning, whereas he's been devoting himself to the arts.
Yeah. That's why she's going to end up
successful. Check out how radical they look.
Oh, man, he's so white. They're, like...
Which one? Both of them?
Well, I mean, yes, in different ways.
Rudy's very white, but Snap is literally white.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
So every episode has a song, does it? Or...
I'm wrong. It appears that only Season 1 had songs. This is a list of songs. Most of the episodes of Chalkzone feature a musical number at the end of the show. Most songs, if not all, feature and are performed by Rudy, Snap, Penny, and Snap. So, there's the Chalkzone theme, Bushel Full o' Yum, and Eshuka Mi Corazon. And that appears to be it. I'm putting that down to the fact that the Chalkzone wiki isn't up to date, because I distinctly remember...
I would also put that down to there, but Bushel Full of Yum, hey?
Full o' Yum.
Full of Yum.
Tasty, tasty, good. Tasty, tasty, we're in the flavour neighbourhood. Tasty, tasty, here we come. Bringing in a bushel full of yum.
Who sings this one?
I don't know. I'm going to play the song.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's deleted off YouTube.
No, we have to find it.
I must find bushel full of yum.
It's such a... see, I'm kind of glad I didn't...
Found it.
Tasty, tasty, good. Tasty, taste, we're in the flavor neighborhood. Tasty, tasty, here we come. Bringing in a bushel full of yum.
I can't wait to try. What flavor are you?
Tasty, tasty, good. Tasty, taste, we're in the flavor neighborhood. Tasty, tasty, let's try some. Dig into that bushel full of yum.
Phoenix, I hate our show.
Well, I was just about to say that song made me do a full 180 on Queen Rab Sheba.
Why, because you saw her in motion?
Yeah, I saw her in motion, and now I get it.
The only one that I properly remember is there was this... hang on, I'm going to see if I can find it. But there was this song on Chalkzone about Snap losing his keys, which he wants to get inside. And Snap... I'm just going to search Snap song. That's the Chalkzone theme. Scrolls themes, something about Rudy... What's this? is this shit? It's a fucking AMV!
That's so funny.
To the end, I will be. The fuck?
That's good.
Oh, what the fuck is my life, man? The fuck is my life, man?
Good night. Goodbye.
Alright, well, on that note, I've been Benny with the chalk.
I've been feeding Slinky Texter. I don't want to get a chalk back.
Thanks for listening. To contact Phoenix and Ben, email them at fromahatpodcast@gmail.com or go to our Facebook or Twitter. Links are in the description.